All right, hey everyone. We had a little bit of a technical difficulty, and so I see Anesh and Keshin. Nelson should be coming in. Let's see if I can get him to come in on another setup. So 1 second, because first time for Nelson to use this system, and so I'm heading him to a new link. So that he can come in and talk to you. So this is the first time for him. We're going to be doing this on a regular basis for you out there in South Africa. I'm real excited. While I set him up, just got him a new link so that he can come in. And while we're waiting for Nelson to come in, I'm just going to show you around the new studio. This is my studio I just made in my garage. And so when you see the green screen happening back here, and what's going to be cool is I actually just got some new software that's going to allow me to start seeing the you'll have backgrounds and stuff that I'll be able to put in there, and it'll just look really cool whether I'll be behind in front of a white background or a black background or maybe even a really cool place in South Africa. You'll see me sitting on the beach. Anyways, Nelson just came in, so here we go. I'm gonna go ahead and kind of turn it over to Nelson to kind of get started, and then I'll be in here to kind of really also help support it and talk to you about why this is happening, what 360 is all about, and allow you to start to see the value that you're going to start to get. I know a lot of you are really new to the webinar type of setup, but this is a big thing that's happening. I know in the United States, and I know it can be a huge value for you there in South Africa because you can now get training right there beamed right into your home. Or Nelson, I know, is setting up some meetings that are live that he's beamed myself. He's beamed some other people from around the world too. So it's a great opportunity for you guys to learn how to really, lift yourself up and grow in so many ways. So Nelson, all you have to do is talk. And you jump up on the screen. So I'll be quiet for now.
Rob, hi, good evening, or good morning rather. Can you hear me?
We can all hear you.
Thanks very much. Thank you very, very much, Rob. Guys, I just want to apologize for starting this webinar late. I've had some technical problems from my side. We in South Africa, as you all know, have very, very weak internet connections, so I've had a bit of a problem with my internet connection. But I just want to welcome each and every one of you to this webinar. And the reason for this webinar is that I want to expose us in South Africa to the modern technology of webinars. Now, we are so used to face-to-face presentations and face-to-face meetings and conferences. But when I heard about webinars about 3 years ago, I thought it was a very awesome tool to use. Now it's more of a necessity rather than a luxury. So I want to give you the opportunity to listen to what webinars are all about, how do we do webinars, and so forth. So I'm co-presenting from Durban in South Africa, and Rob is in California, and we're both communicating on the same line. Now, isn't this amazing? And at the same time, all of you are sitting and listening to the webinar and listening to the content that we have to produce. So I want to hand back over to, I want to welcome Celia, and Celia is from New Jersey. So as you can see, we in a few countries, well, Rob is in California, in the United States. Celia is from New Jersey, and I'm from Durban, South Africa. I'm not sure if we've got other people from other parts of the country, but welcome to all of you. For those of you who had struggles, I apologize. It is always a challenge with this technology. But Rob, I want you to come in again and tell us, what is 360 all about, and how can you help us here in South Africa?
Well, so again, thank you. And Nelson's learning how our system and our room works. So I just want to let you know, I've got Shabs is one person, Anesh is here, and Keshin is here. So those are the three I know in South Africa that are currently with us. that I'm very excited to have here. Also, so 360 is, people have heard and maybe not heard, but there's a lot of successful. You know what? I just noticed that my bandwidth is a little low. This might help the view of my camera better. That's a little better. Okay, great. So, you're learning some of the technology myself. The process for what 360 is. There's a lot of people out there teaching a lot of courses. And when you go in there and you're looking, and it's all great stuff. That, don't get me wrong, we have probably $100,000 worth of programs that we personally own that we've gone through. And what we've learned is a lot of the stuff is very similar. It's just some of the words are changed and stuff like that. And these programs are costing, and I'm sorry I'm talking US dollars because I can't convert Rand as fast. I know, $10 US is close to 140 Rand. But so $199 to $299 is kind of an entry point a lot of times for buying a program. And the way that these people teach is they start off and they give you something for free. It may be, a book that was a short book that was written. They'll give you a digital copy, and then they'll sell you the next program up, and then they'll try and sell you later a next program up, and they just continue that up until they're pitching you a $10,000, $20,000 or more program, or come here live, or then you guys spend travel and all that stuff. 360 we couldn't imagine that should be the way that you should be brought through and taught. So what we did is we changed the whole game. We're doing something that is just revolutionary. And what we're doing is we decided that we wanted it to be affordable for everybody. And I've known Nelson for almost a year now. And one of the things we talked about was in South Africa, that $199, $299 is a lot of money. I'll be honest, it's a lot of money in the United States. It really is. And a lot of people are, they're just putting it on their credit card, and it's just, it just keeps piling up and they're not seeing action. So what we really, really wanted to do here was make it affordable. And Nelson was one of the biggest reasons why we wanted to do it this way. So we changed the whole game up and we made it a $10 a month program, $10. So 140 Rand, and it depends, obviously, depend on how the conversion rates go. I know the Rand's been a little better. I think it was down to 125 Rand for $10 or something like that. So it depends on that thing. But again, it's an affordable thing. But then on top of that, a lot of these coaches and stuff that are out there, they're teaching a lot of stuff that's great, but they got a lot of fluff. And it's great that you have a story, but at some point you got to change your story up. You got to become current. And a lot of these guys are still talking about stories that happened like 20 years ago. And it doesn't even play to this world right now that we live in. The world is moving so fast. It's changing so fast. And I speak fast and I'm energetic. I'm actually standing up. I stand up for all my coaching now and trainings. But what's really important here is that you're getting stuff that you can use. So we're going to give you in our courses, we're giving you actionable steps, things that you can use today, you can apply, you can get better with. I taught a class this morning called Maverick Marketing, and I'm actually starting a whole series about how to think out of the box and grow your business, because when you start following the flock, you start following the sheep, sheeple, we call them sheeple, they just follow what everybody else does. There's no way to grow. There's a leader out there that's doing amazing things. Nelson understood that concept when I taught it to him. He's like, I got to do this on myself. I need to step forward, come into the limelight, and help my friends and my countrymen in South Africa. We need to step up, and we need to make a change and be a difference and really lift up this country. And so he's taken that lead spot. But when it really comes down to it, when I talk to Nelson, we're talking about lifting you all up. We want to see you all succeed. It's not about filling my pockets, I call it HIP National Bank. HIP, your pocket is HIP National Bank. Money goes in your pocket. That's not really what I'm concerned about here. There's a value to what I do, but at the same time, it needs to be affordable. It needs to translate into actionable steps for you. And that's what we've created here with 360. So we're based on a webinar system. So the people that have come to our webinar today, and the people that are watching this on a replay, can understand the power of a webinar. I'm I'm sitting here in my studio, and I'm going to show you how, it's really cool. I got this green screen. I'm gonna pull the cover down. I'm gonna pull down everything. I'm gonna show you the wizard behind the drape. This is what I'm standing in right now. This is gonna be hilarious for you all. Okay, so this is the ceiling to my garage, and you know what? Actually, I put some carpet down so it looks kind of nice in here. Here's a wall. Okay, here we go. We're gonna start releasing stuff. There's my daughter's drum set. Okay, I've been talking to you. I'm standing here, my file cabinet. I stick this on the file cabinet. See all the cleaning supplies? I'll show you where that's going. That's my garage and it's a mess, right? Okay, this is cool. This is my whiteboard. I'm cleaning it up. I've had stuff up there for 2 years. I'm cleaning it up. I'm going to use it, and I'm going to be able to teach on that and use it as visual. Okay, it's hot in here, so I got a fan. I just pulled the covers off the drape. But what did I do? I just showed you stepping up and creating an atmosphere. Right now, I could be sitting in this $1 million studio. Who knows, right? And what will happen is behind here, all this amazing things are going to happen. I'm the Wizard of Oz, right? But what I'm trying to teach you is I took something so simple to build my company and build my credibility and my ability. And for you, I want to do the same. So when we teach a class on influence, we're teaching you how to use something to grow yourself to be more influential. Sales is such a bad connotating word. And, unless you put it up on the title like Nelson is an international sales expert. Well, that sounds great. But if I say, hey, I'm a salesman, that doesn't sound so good. So we use the word influence because it takes on such a bigger meaning than just sales. It has such a great grasp of what the true word should be is you need to be more influential in your life. It's not even about selling. When we talk about transformation, we're talking about breaking down the walls of what fear is and what failure is. FAIL is such a simple acronym. I love this acronym. FAIL, F-A-I-L. First attempt in learning. And the beauty of that acronym is so true because if you didn't do something and kind of expect to fail, because I fail every single day, believe it or not. Celia and I talk about it all day long. I wanted to write a book to help people for, since I can remember. And I've never been a good writer. I'm dyslexic even. And that was my biggest fear. I couldn't overcome that. I was so afraid to fail. So just 2 days ago, I said, you know what? I'm going to do it. I'm just going to sit down and write. And no matter what comes out, it's going to happen. So I sat there for about an hour and a half, and I wrote 5 pages. And out of that 5 pages, I came with a nucleus that I can work with that I shared with Celia, and she's my partner. She's my accountability partner, and she'll be able to share what she thinks about it, and then I'll be able to take it to another step. But I sat there and I just got excited. I was having so much fun, like just dumping this stuff out of my brain onto paper so that I can turn it around and make it better so that I can send it out to you. And it'll be a little short PDF type thing that you guys will all get. It's going to be free, but it also is to introduce myself to you guys. So why do I want you guys so badly in 360? Why is South Africa so important to me? Because you guys are on the cusp of true greatness. I believe South Africa and the South African people have a great opportunity to take what we are teaching and then also not follow the same mistakes that we did. So out here, we have all these people that have been teaching for so long, and yet at the same time, there's so many mistakes. So 360, instead of just going and buying a $3,000 program, a $5,000 program to learn how to be a coach, which Nelson did, we're going to change the game. We're going to have a program that that's an nth of the cost of that. But at the same time, we're going to create action. 360 is about action, and we're going to create action. We have coaches that will help you. It's amazing what we're creating, and we're at just the infancy steps. And in South Africa is such an important part of that because you're going to do it correctly. If you're with 360, you're going to be able to do these things correctly. You're going to grow correctly. You're not going to live in the learn process. I mean, I read every single day, constantly. And so when people ask, oh, you read, what book you read? I said, you know what, I'm researching online all the time. The reason why is I'm trying to stay current. I'm trying to learn. I'm listening to some of the greats every day. They do live feeds on Facebook now. They'll come on, they're on their cell phone, they'll be going down, walking down the subway, they'll be walking down the street, and they're talking to you and telling them about what their thoughts are of the day, about what's going on today. And that's what needs to be more current. Those are some of the greats that are happening, and that's what I'm also bringing to you. My background is, I failed so many times in businesses, and I was in network marketing until one guy grasped my ability to just drive to want to do something. And so what he did, and I was a young kid at the time, said, okay, you're doing okay in this company. You're not exploding in this company. He was the owner of the network marketing. I grabbed him. I just wanted to grab him and say, why am I not succeeding? And he put me in a position and lifted me up to become a trainer. And I was training all these people that were making so much more money than me even. And I was sitting there on the phone, and I was having concept, and I would just start working on things that I had learned, and I had mentors and people that had taught me things, and I would just, spill it out, and I got better and better. But I needed that platform to be able to do that. 360 is that platform. Nelson has learned. The reason why he's on this and he's bringing these webinars to you is because he's bringing you this platform. He's bringing you the ability to learn and then take that step forward. Nelson not only wants to sit here and talk to you, and I don't want to sit here and just talk to you. I want to hear from you. I want to hear your successes. What are you struggling with? What is it that you're needing to learn more of so that you can take action on it and get over that hump? That's what we're here for. So I'll get off my soapbox. I can talk forever, just so you guys know. I am a talker. And I want to let Nelson come back in, share some things. But what I really want to do is I want to make sure that you guys know that we have a great offer for you here. And it's $10 US a month. So whatever that is in rand, 140, 135, somewhere like that per month. That will get you access to all of our trainings. And we teach Monday through Thursday. We teach every single day. We're adding daily motivationals with Nelson. We have Biljana. We just did a live free interview with Biljana out of Texas, and she does stuff with power words. In fact, it makes me think about what I say. She did a great thing about the word but, and when you use that in a conjunctive sentence, and when you use the word but, that one part of that sentence is always is untrue. It doesn't connect. It has a negative connotation to it, so it doesn't put you in a power position. And I was like, oh my gosh, I never even thought of it that way. So that's going to increase my ability to bring better content to you, is by learning from her. And that's what we're doing here. So Nelson, I'm going to throw this offer up so people have the link to sign up. And it's really simple. It's go.360successacademy.com/join. And one thing that I want to say, so hopefully you guys can see, Nelson, can you see that when it popped up?
No, not at the moment, Rob.
Okay, I believe the people in the room should be able to see that. And what'll happen is, if not, we'll get it to you. We're going to email that offer to you as well. We're doing this thing right now for Nelson's people. Is we have a planner that Celia and I wrote, and it's days from being finished. We've been working on this concept and this idea since we started talking about creating a company in March. So we've been doing this since March. And this planner is for, Celia says she sees it. This is cool. It's the first time we've ever used this system. So on the right, on that little offer up, there's an orange box that says click here for membership order page. You can go in there, sign up, put you in the subscription. It's month to month. There's no contract. So if you need to get out of it, you can get out of it. But if you sign up for the membership, and if you need to talk to Nelson, that's great, whatever, but get in fast, because I'm not going to hold this offer very long. Our 360 Focus Planner is a planner that takes you 4 weeks to a whole new you. It'll be a PDF version, and what happens is you get our planner, so it sets up your day, but it sets you up how to break that into smaller tasks, how to plug that into your day, and to get things done. And not only that, but it grows over those 4 weeks. So it's like the first week you got one, and then it starts to grow, and you just get more and more efficient. But here's the best thing on top of that. You get Celia and I every single day. So we added a coaching aspect to it that nobody ever has done. So every single day in there's a link to our YouTube channel. There's a link specifically so starting the first day, it's a link, and I'm coming in and I'm like, hey, I'm so excited you're here. This is Rob. This is your first day of our focus program. It's the first day to changing how efficient and how important you're going to be in your life. And that's how it comes. That's how I set up to coach you and fire you up every single day. Then Celia has created a set of tips. So there's 4 weeks, 7 days, 28 days in this whole program, and there's a tip every day, and she sits there and teaches you in about 5. Some of them are 8, but basically to get it in, we try to keep it around 5 minutes. So you're not wasting a lot of time, and you're getting through and you're learning something to put into action every single day. On top of that, every week, you're going to review everything that you've done. You review every day, but every day, every week, you're going to review. That review you'll send in to us, and we're giving prizes away in our company. We give away stuff. So if you just do your planner and you send over how your week review was and what you accomplished and what you're struggling with, 1, you're going to get a response from us, and 2, we're giving stuff away. So you have an opportunity to win. There's so many things that we're going to do. Right now we're small, but we're going to be giving away trips. We're going to give away cars. I mean, it's going to be incredible. It's going to be fun. On top of that, last thing, we want you to really, really believe in what we're doing. So the reason why Nelson's coming on and going to start teaching classes, the reason why Bill Jean is actually going to be teaching classes. I have multiple people coming in and teaching classes. Celia teaches classes. I teach classes. These classes are for you to get something to do something in your life. And if you can't be there live, that's fine. We have the replays. They're in our membership office. Again, all of this, that every single big name person is selling for thousands and thousands of dollars. I know one guy that his program starts at $30,000. Same exact stuff. Same exact stuff. $30,000. And I'm only doing this for $10. Plus I'm giving you, which we are valued at $39 for our focus program. That program would be $1,000 a program to any other motivator. Okay, so we're pricing even our programs at $39. So I'm giving that to you for free. So sign up, come into 360, join us, and let's start growing together. So Nelson, what do you got to add to that, bud?
All right, thanks very much, Rob. I hope you can still hear me. Can you?
I can.
You can?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. I just want to officially welcome Shabs, Anish, Kishan, Celia, and Trinity. Trinity, thank you very much for joining us, each one of you. Look, I'm going to tell you my side of the story is that, you know, I strived a very, very long time. I think Shabs is one of the people that would know. And I struggled to find the place that I finally found now in the international market. As you all may have heard, Rob has appointed me as an international trainer. And being an international trainer is not an easy task. So I am very, very proud, and I'm carrying the South African flag to the international world. And I'm now going to take classes. I think Rob is going to schedule me for Wednesdays. But here's the thing that I'm going to be doing very, very, very shortly, is that I'm going to be doing a daily call every single day based on South African time. So what I'm going to be doing is starting our session at 8:30 in the morning, and we go on till about 8:45. I try to keep it to 15 minutes at a time. And I'll do this from Monday to Friday. Guys, I'm looking for support from your side. This is going to be absolutely free, so there's no charge or anything of that sort. What we want to do is to teach people about webinar. I want to do a lot of my motivational stuff, and I just want to pass the word around to many, many, many of you who have no idea what webinars are. Today, I was speaking to somebody from Mishawi, and funny, Trinity comes from Mishawi, and I was explaining to the person what webinar is all about. And I tell you what, the person that I was explaining this to was absolutely blown away. So here I am sitting in my lounge doing a webinar with somebody that's sitting in California and another one of our trainers sitting in New Jersey. And here we could do a webinar and all of you sitting here in Durban, South Africa. So this is the beauty of webinars, and this is the whole idea that I was trying to bring to you is webinars are the thing of the future. Actually, it's here. It's not even the future. And I'm on a webinar every single day. I spend probably about an hour to 2 hours a day on webinars. So I want to get you guys involved. We haven't confirmed, but I was busy talking to Rob about us even doing once a month. We do a training, and that is going to be Rob, Celia, and I are going to do the training, and for most of the day on and it's probably on a Saturday. We haven't confirmed, but these are the thoughts that we're thinking to bring value to you. So it's all about value, guys. And very honestly speaking, Rob was the guy that I did my training through, and I spent a lot of thousands of dollars. I really, really did. And for just $10 a month, this is a steal. It's a giveaway. And the whole idea is I want to bring very cheap, in value, high in quality product to us all in South Africa. So guys, I hope you take advantage of this special offer. Remember that you'll have me to work with you as a coach in South Africa. And remember, I'm bringing the international standards back home, right here in Durban, not even really South Africa, here in Durban. So some of you already know, I know Shubs, you were there at my live training, and you even said that the training was of extremely high quality. We've had so much on that, and this is what prodded me along to get onto webinars, and we can do this so much more effectively and at so much lesser pricing. And I'm using Rob's foundation now, and it's an amazing thing. Rob's is sitting and controlling from America, and I'm sitting here and presenting, and we're sharing the presentation all the way. So guys, this is a brilliant opportunity. And for those of you who's listening to the recording, I know you might not be able to catch all the information, but I'm around. You have my email address, you have my telephone number, so make contact with me. And then very, very shortly, I'll be doing this on the daily talks every single day from 8:30 to 8:45 in the morning. And all I'm looking for is for you guys to benefit, to support me, to listen to what I have to say. And I have a lot of motivational content planned for you. So guys, all the best, and thank you very much. Let me hand over back to Rob. Rob, are you there?
I'm here. All right. Awesome, Nelson. I'm really excited about what we're doing here. And I'm really excited that you are a part of the 360 Success Academy team. The fact that we're working 9 hours difference across around the world, it kind of blows my mind. I did have an international company once, and I only went to the Caribbean islands, which was wonderful. But the fact that I'm reaching so far, I mean, this company, when we first got started, we have clients in Australia, South Africa now. I believe we have in Israel and the Netherlands, and so we're international. This is not just, hey, this guy in California or this wonderful lady in New Jersey, and then Nelson and Durban. You know, there's so much more to this, and as a world, as a community of a world and people on this earth, we need to kind of join together. A lot of people don't have access to this training. When you go to a lot of these free trainings, and why they're great and you learn a lot, but there's a whole nother thing. The reason why those programs are thousands of dollars is because it does give you an absolute blueprint to your success in life. That's what our $10 a month is we're giving you that blueprint to success at life. And we can't do that with our free training. So get in for our program. I know you're going to be happy. Again, there's the cost is nothing. The value is worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. And let Nelson talk to you as well about there's an opportunity for you to earn as well. How would you like to share 360 Success Academy and also earn money? And then essentially your membership is free, and then you're actually earning money from 360. That, come join us now. That opportunity is available to you, just as it is for Nelson, just as it is for any one of our 360 Academy members. So join today, get in fast. The 360 Focus program alone is, you know what? I'm going to put this out there now. Celia's on here right now, and she can kill me later. but I'm just going to do it. We have an affiliate program, and we pay people 10%. So if it's $10, then it's $1 out of the $10 that you would be paid back for anybody that you refer in to our membership every single month. And yeah, she's laughing because she is going to come me later. I'm going to double that commission. Instead of 10% for anybody in South Africa who joins. Nelson, how long should we give them on this offer? Should we give them through the weekend?
Yeah, I think that's fair. We'll cut it off on Sunday midnight, your time.
Right. Okay, so we're going to do this through the weekend, and we're going to double your commission. How about that? So if you come in as a member and then you start sharing and bringing people in, that means it will only take you 5 members to your membership essentially being free. It wouldn't even cost you anything. And beyond that, you start making money. If you had 100 people that came in, that's $200 a month to you, minus your $10. So $190 a month US coming to you. So I'm gonna double that commission for you guys. For anybody who comes in through the weekend, we'll double the affiliate commission to you. Plus the focus program, it's a $40 value. It's yours. If you decide after first month to cancel, you still get the planner. And I look forward to working with each and every one of you. I think that's it. Nelson, you got anything else, or are we ready to go?
I think just one final thank you to each and every one of you guys. If you need to know more about what is happening, the training programs, we're still building up a lot of stuff. So make contact with me. Let's dialogue, and we will talk very, very soon. Rob, I just want to thank you very much. I don't know, you're going to be in some serious trouble with your partner Celia for giving off this extra percentage. You didn't even tell me about it. So guys, really, it's fantastic. And for all the South African guys, what to know is time, because I said to Rob, it closes on Sunday midnight his time. He didn't realize that it's actually Monday our time.
That's
so
true.
Guys, you have the opportunity, so go for it. Thank you very much.
Have a great one. Thank you.
Thank you guys. Cheers. Bye.